Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. Indiana tourism continues to break records. A new report shows a record 79 million people visited the Hoosier State and spent some $12.2 billion in 2016. And things are not showing really any signs of slowing down. The Indiana Office of Tourism Development has launched a culinary and ag strategy and acquired Film Indiana. For more now on record numbers and new initiatives, let's turn to Executive Director Mark Newman. And Mark, as always, welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's get, first of all, right to these numbers. 2016, record number of visitors, 79 million. The spending in the hundreds of millions of dollars. Your big takeaway, I mean, it was influenced certainly by the Bicentennial, the 100th running of the Indianapolis 500, but these are significant numbers.
Yeah, and the beauty of it is I think we're seeing contributions from all over the state. Indianapolis is still a significant contributor, of course, but the amazing work taking place at French Lick Resort, the addition of the event center down there, it's been a significant contributor as well to these numbers.
Yeah, as you look at the numbers, and again, the Bicentennial was really a cool series of events over the course of a year. The 100th running of the race. Biggest takeaway? You mentioned in French Lick.
Yeah.
Obviously it's been a tourist destination, but having that event center.
The event center, it enables them now, as one example, to attract a group business, to host and stage conventions, meetings, conferences in ways that they haven't been able to do in the past. So that was a difference maker for us. Of course, Indiana Dunes in the northern part of the state, it continues to be a significant attraction. And then you named it, the Speedway, the return of the FFA National Convention to Indianapolis. All of those things are big contributors to this boost.
Tourism has long had a big impact on the economy, but now when you look at these numbers, I think it's the 9th biggest sector of the economy. If you take away government, the 8th largest. So that is significant. Do you sense that people are getting that or understanding that, whether it's at the legislature or rank and file just Hoosiers around the state?
I do think that there is some acknowledgement that we're seeing to a greater degree than in the past on the role that tourism plays as an economic driver for the state. It has significant impact, as we've seen through these numbers we were just talking about, but it also enhances the quality of life. It really says something about Indiana as a great place to visit and live.
Yeah. One other thing I want to talk about, those 2016 numbers just released, and that's the rate of increase that you're seeing here. I know that was a big takeaway for you, the rate of increase compared to neighboring states.
Yeah, so we often look at our competitive set. We want to see how does Indiana measure up in terms of rate of growth relative to surrounding states as an example. So you look at Illinois, you look at Kentucky, Ohio, Tennessee is a competing state with us, and our rate of increase, 5.7%. It exceeds what those states have been experiencing themselves, closer to 2.5%, 3.5%. Yeah. So we're really on a good path right now.
Let's talk about going forward now. You got a number of initiatives. We were in Fort Wayne last week, and I aired next weekend. Roanoke, really cool community with this ag tourism, culinary tourism that's really beginning to take place. How are you trying to leverage that to a bigger extent?
You're right, Roanoke is a great example of a community that has transformed itself around culinary and agritourism. We think that there is an opportunity here for the entire state because there are similar communities that can build their profile because of the locally sourced culinary agritourism appeal. We were hugely successful a couple of weeks ago in attracting the foremost agritourism national conference, actually the largest conference in North America for agritourism, to Noblesville, Indiana. It's going to be here in 2019. We're very excited about that because I think it adds more credibility to this platform that we've established.
As we wrap up here, another big initiative you're really going to ramp up, and that's this golf trail, this Pete Dye Golf Trail, which I'm interested in. I know a lot of other people are too.
So it's existed for several years, but there's an opportunity now to really resurrect and revamp it. And as we head into 2018, we've got some pretty big plans set for that, and we think that the golf audience is going to respond to it. It'll be a tourism driver. It'll be able to help us from getting Hoosiers out onto golf courses, but attracting outsiders as well.
All right, Indiana tourism record numbers in 2016. Mark Newman, as always, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right.